Welcome to Probably Drinking Prosecco with Seth and Dak. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Let's hear that beat drop.
Ooh, with Prosecco in it. Oh, stunning, yeah.
Cue the applause. Cue the applause.
I was like, I can't find it. Where is it? Thank you. You're too much. Hey, everyone, real quick, everybody. Give it up for America, would you?
Woo, woo, woo. America. Caca. Wait, what's the word? What was that squawk?
I was trying to do an eagle impression. Obviously, it didn't work out very well.
You were like, ah!
Obviously, we don't know what bald eagles sound like.
Well, actually, they sound like they don't make like a big like caw.
Okay,
that's like usually put over.
Let me ask the real question here.
They like squawk.
What does the fox say?
Oh, whatever. Ciao.
A classic. Have you seen those videos? That's the Taylor Swift song, You Wouldn't Last an Hour in the Asylum Where They Raised Me. Well, there was this one that was on Instagram. I'm going to continue anyway. And it was like, you wouldn't last an hour in the asylum where you raised me. And it was this show that I hadn't thought about in forever. 3, 2, 1 Penguins. You heard of that?
No.
It's from the guys
3, 2, 1 Penguins?
Listen, it's from the guys who made VeggieTales. It's about these 3 penguins who live in space and do like space adventures. And they basically kidnap these 2 children from their grandma and take them on little adventures in space.
Oh my gosh.
And they learn life lessons along the way.
What? I've never heard of this.
It's a classic show. I mean, shout out
not
3, 2, 1 Penguins. Speaking of this,
shout out.
What are you drinking tonight?
Diet Cherry Coke.
Ooh.
Yummy, yummy.
And thank you for asking.
What are you drinking tonight? What are you drinking tonight, Poopy?
No, I got a new flavor of poppy. This one's lemon
Poppy.
lime.
Not sponsored.
Now, if I wish, if you're expecting Sprite, don't.
Is it kind of like a sparkling water?
I mean, kind of. It tastes like a lemon lime poppy. That's the only way to describe it, because poppy has.
Does
like
it taste like plain
to
sparkling water that somebody went lemon lime over?
Oh no, you can taste the lemon lime.
Okay, it's just not sugary like Sprite.
Mm-hmm. It's only got 3 grams of sugar in it.
Okay, it's not bad.
And it's organic.
How much
cane sugar?
Oh well, mine's diet. So
here, let's read the ingredients of mine versus yours real quick. Here's mine. It'll be fast, I promise. Sparkling water, organic cane sugar, organic agave inulin, apple juice, organic apple cider vinegar, natural flavor, citric acid, stevia, lime juice, lemon juice, and both of those are lime and lemon juice concentrates.
The fact that you could say all those words. I'm looking at mine like, okay, so carbonated water, caramel color, phosphoric acid, aspartame, potassium,
bad for your memory,
benzoate, natural flavors. Like, what is that?
That's flavors that are natural.
A sulfame, potassium citrate, caffeine, phenylturnix,
fentanyl.
Contains phenylalanine. That's it.
I'm telling you, you got to get on the health drinks. It's a prebiotic soda.
Like this.
It's time to love soda again. Prebiotic soda. No fake stuff. Prebiotics for your gut infused with apple cider vinegar.
Fake soda. It's a wannabe.
This is the shit.
So that's a poppy. Maybe I'll try one of those. I've had the Ollipops,
Those are trash.
which are not good. Yeah, they're not good.
Those are real trash. Small talk. Oh,
Just read it. Why don't you?
I pulled a U.
So
Today's topics are season 2,
Let's skip that
episode
one.
11.
let's skip that one.
Season 2, episode 10. No, so this episode is releasing on what day? Very important day.
July 4th. Is it
Yes.
actually?
Yeah. I know
my
because
God,
I have
that's on
plans now.
Thursday.
And we talked about if we had plans last week. I got plans now. But we'll talk about that
must be
later.
nice.
We'll get there later.
Okay. So is this a themed
It's a
episode?
No, not really.
Not at all.
I mean,
It
we
just
kind of did
comes
the
out on
intro with the
4th of July.
gas. That was the point.
Oh, we did.
of
We should have wore like flag stuff. I almost wore like a shirt. that
This is
said
America. Don't
Billie
catch me tripping,
Eilish.
no.
Doesn't get more American than that.
This is America.
America.
So what do you have to talk about?
Any
since we
updates on your
last-
life? Oh. We can do this. We're not
We
new.
got it. Lock in.
We got
Lock in.
this.
Focus.
What you got going on?
I didn't sleep last night.
Ah. Okay.
I mean,
Any
a lot of what I
reason?
have to talk about is like things, and the things I've done is like things we're loving and things we've watched. Those are both recent things for me. I don't know.
I mean, I also have nothing going on. So what if we just jump into things that we're loving right now?
Oh, all right. What are we loving? What are you loving?
Oh, what am I loving? Life.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I told you I would start with this one because you didn't know
I know.
what you
I
were
was like,
loving.
shoot. I don't know. I need to think for a second. Stall.
Let me read
Just
out-
go ahead.
Let me read off my notes real quick. First off, that was weak. Don't write that.
Wasn't worth
Things I'm loving right now are music. All three of these things I put on here are music.
Mm-hmm.
Midwest emo, DJO, and Noah Kahan. Kahan?
I don't know any of that.
That Noah K guy. You don't know what Midwest emo is?
No, I do now, kind of, I guess.
You're welcome.
But like, could you play a song and I'd be like, that's Midwest emo? Like, I would never know.
How? It's
I just,
so,
you know how I suck with music, though. You know,
it's so unique of a sound, though. Like, here, let me pull
Maybe
up,
I would know.
let me pull up a Michael Sarah Palin song. Ah, Michael Sarah Palin. Aha.
Chemicals. Okay. Maybe I could pick one out. Ever since the TDY, I kind of know Midwest emo. I am a fan.
This is the best part.
You I'd never give up if it makes you happy.
Ooh, can you send me this? Or what's this called?
It's
I like
called If
that.
It Makes You Happy by Michael Sarah Palin. Don't you just love that name? Midwest emo like bands have the best names. Mom Jeans,
You know what?
Hot Mulligan, Michael Sarah Palin.
I'm a fan.
I typed in my password wrong. Hang on. Just, you cannot beat Midwest emo sometimes. You know what I'm saying? American football,
for sure.
Cliff Diver, modern baseball. Modern baseball. American football is the one that's like a comedy kind of. Moose Blood, Jail Socks, Pet Cemetery. Like, Not at cemetery.
Wow. So they
Pet
they really
symmetry?
just
Symmetry. Ah. Mall cops.
symmetry.
Oolong.
So
Oolong.
okay,
Jank.
let's make up our own
Sports
names.
with a period.
It sounds like they're just making shit up. So
I
it'd be
love
like
Moose. Moose Blood's such a great name. Tiny moving
it
parts.
would be like
Oh, there's this one named Emo Side Project.
it'd be like toenails, boiled eggs, or something.
And,
Like, that's what
and
it
you know
sounds
what?
like.
You know what? Midwest emo fans would eat that shit up.
They would. Like, what are the? It's like, tire Coke.
Tire Coke. That's the number one Midwest emo band out there right now.
Yeah, tire Coke. I'm like looking around.
It's like
Lamp. Door.
what's the band from Scott Pilgrim? Oh, come on. Please tell me you've seen that movie.
No, I have.
What's the band's name?
I don't remember.
Because they had a really funny name too. Let me find it. We
had a band come to base. Its name was Sick Puppies.
I love that. That's a great name. Oh, that's what it was.
like-
Sex Babam.
Okay.
We are Sex Bomb! 1, 2, 3, 4!
So yeah, Midwest emo. That's been on the radar a lot recently. DJO was on repeat for a while. Do you know who that is? Right?
Mm-mm.
You've seen Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
You know Steve Harrington?
Yes.
It's him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait. I feel like I know.
Yeah, you do the taking the end of beginning.
Yeah. Okay, I do know.
How's the song go?
Wow, I suck at this. Oh,
End
don't
of
ask
beginning.
me. Look at this.
End of beginning. Something about Chicago. You can take the man out of the city, but you can't take the city out of the man. Oh, that's what it is. And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel
Yeah. Yeah.
another version of me. How can
That's exactly how it goes.
That's exactly how it goes.
Exactly.
I wave goodbye to the end to begin. You take the man out of the. I don't know. Like there's something so.
That's literally a
infectious
cover
about
right
that.
there. You should record that and upload that.
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not. Wait.
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not. I remember that.
You know, I quote that all the time, and nobody gets it. And I'm just like, this is.
Now
sad.
that I'm thinking back at it, that was hilarious. That was so random. We were
And
the
the fact-
funniest and the best. Like,
I'm
come
telling
on.
you, one of my Marines is going to IMMC, and I told him to have
When?
Tech Sergeant Brady in end of this month. he
September?
leaves.
Oh,
No,
okay.
end of this month, so August into September.
my old coworker's going end of September.
Also, the next class. Well, I told him to have
Mm-hmm.
Tech Sergeant Brady play Barbie.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was like, "Why? It's not even that good of a film." I was like, "Yeah, because he says he hates it, but he played it like 5 times while we were there."
Literally, I know.
So, I mean, I don't know.
Secretly
what
loves
else have I-
Barbie.
Who doesn't love Barbie? It's a great movie.
Joey loves it.
That was like,
Wait, he'd never
and-
even seen it.
and to
And
you
he
in the
loved
studio,
it.
and to you in the studio, and you went, Joey loves it.
I glitched. I don't know what happened. My brain was like,
You gotta lock in. All right. What else? Noah Kahan. Okay, I have words to say here. I hate that man, but I love him.
okay.
I hate his
Okay.
music, but I love his music because it's so good, but it's relatable and sad. Are you good?
Okay. So it's a love hate.
It's a love hate. Yeah. Those are my opinions on him. I don't know. Yeah, I've been listening to him a lot. I was had a pretty emotion. I don't know how to say. I was kind of sad this weekend. I don't know why. Kind of
Sad
sad,
vibes.
kind of scared, kind of sad, kind of scared. We'll talk about that later. There's a topic called "The Future is Terrifying," and that kind of leads into that. So,
Okay.
what are you loving right now?
Let's see. I'm trying to love my new place. I'm getting settled in.
Trying to? Is it that bad?
Well, like I had just like boxes, like breaking down boxes and have to take them out to the trash. And then like I got a new, what?
Midwest emo name, breaking down boxes.
And taking them to the trash.
No, that's the
Taking it
first
to
song.
the trash.
That's their first single off their new album. Taking it to the
Taking
trash.
it to the trash is just me like diving into a dumpster.
Classic.
What was I saying? Oh, but you know what I actually am loving?
What?
TikTok. I just love TikTok. And
When are you loving
obviously
TikTok?
I just scroll on there. No, but now I'm starting to post.
I saw that.
Well, TikTok girly now.
But you won't share our Instagram post on Instagram.
I know I need to do that. I'm just not on Instagram as much as I am TikTok.
You're like, whenever you make a story about the new episodes, tag me in it so that I can share it on my story. And
I
I'm like,
know.
okay.
I've been
And I do.
shitty.
And then you don't. I'm trying to
I
get my
will
pillow
this
set.
time.
Oh, there we go. My back hurts.
But yeah, I've been loving TikTok and just that's why my makeup's done because I just did another one. Go like
Oh no.
whatever my name's on there.
North Dakota or something probably.
No, that's my Instagram. No, but I'm also
I said
loving
probably.
YouTube. Okay, fair enough. Let's see my name on there. D_Rob RAUB. I also love YouTube. Have it on all day. Love it, love it, love it. I'm lame.
Yeah, I can tell.
Okay, yours is all music and mine's all like videos. So what
have
up?
you watched?
I watched a lot of Markiplier. Do you know who that is?
This is me transitioning into the next segment here.
Oh,
You see that? Yeah.
what a good
Ruining
transition.
every transition. I ruin it with. Did you see that? Did you catch that?
Yeah, I just been watching a lot of YouTube. I didn't even see that transition. Look at me naturally transitioning.
Mhm.
Yeah, just a lot of YouTube, Markiplier, just some YouTubers that I like. Chowder. Have you ever seen that show? I think I talked about it before.
The Cartoon Network show.
Yeah, it's so cute.
wasn't
And
allowed to
then,
watch it.
oh my god, season 3 of The Bear came out.
You say I never got past like season 1.
It is.
It was a lot.
Mwah. It's so anxiety inducing, but
That's exactly why
so
I
is
stopped
life.
watching it.
I'm literally just like, yes, chef. Just like I have anxiety. Yes, chef.
You're sitting here cooking food
Someone-
for yourself. You're like, yes, chef. No, chef.
Someone calls. Yes, chef. No, but season 3 just came out, and I started watching that, and it's just phenomenal. The
was
first
watching
episode
it.
was weird, but it was very weird.
Oh, well, that's typical. When I was watching it, I would go to work and my boss would tell me to do something like, yes, chef. No, chef.
I know, I was doing that. We need to be watching the same shows so we can talk about the same things.
Well, I'm halfway through season 1 of The Bear and haven't watched it in about 6 months.
Okay, well,
I'm too busy for that.
booked and busy. What are
I
you
found
watching?
Time to watch movies, though. I watched a lot of movies, actually. So I watched
Interesting.
mid-90s. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's the Jonah Hill directed movie from A24 about this kid who gets into skating. It was interesting.
I like A24
was-
films, though.
Yeah, I think this kid got raped, though.
Did I see a clip of this on TikTok?
But you could argue it was consensual. But he was really young.
If you
for it to
gotta
be
argue it,
consensual.
it probably isn't.
He was really young to be consensual. And I was like watching, I was like, how did they film this? Please tell me that's not him actually making out with that college age girl almost. And this kid was like 13.
Should I
was
watch
like,
this
what am
movie?
I watching? I mean,
I don't want to watch this.
it doesn't show anything graphic. It just shows them kissing. And then they talk about it after what they did.
Interesting.
But I was like, that sounds like rape. Very interesting movie. Kind of wild. I expected to cry, but I didn't. But you know what movie did make me really sad? Manchester by the Sea. You know, sometimes I really wish you'd watch these things so I could talk about the things that bothered me in them without spoiling it for you.
See? I told you we need to get on that. Let me look this up. Manchester. We need to start watching the same things because
it's so sad. There
I
was
was looking
one
for
part
a movie to watch.
I was trying to I don't know. I was watching it and then like it did a flashback and something happened and I was literally like, because it was just like so shocking and sad. It's rated R.
No. I meant like IMDb.
It's won like Emmys and stuff, like or Oscars or whatever. They won awards with it.
Well, why don't you tell me what you're watching? Because literally, I was looking for a movie to watch yesterday, and I just put on The Ring.
I watch sad movies. I don't think you want to watch sad movies.
Yeah, I only really watch horror movies mostly.
The other day, I was like, I'm looking for a good cry, so I put on a movie that was recommended for that.
Sometimes I do like a good, like dramatic, like I don't know. Well, you know what? We need to watch a movie together before the next pod, and then we'll like discuss it. I almost rewatched Saltburn because you brought it up, but I didn't.
I watch it again.
Let's watch a movie we both have never seen. Okay, and then we'll discuss it next time.
Snot for some reason.
Ew. Let's write this down because we're gonna forget to do.
Write this down.
Watch movie and
discuss. But what movie? Because I don't like horror movies.
Watch movie. Okay. Pick out movie and watch movie. We'll discuss it. I mean, do we want to discuss it right now? I feel like I need to do research.
I don't know what movie to watch.
Let's
go through Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick a sad movie if you let me pick.
Let's do like sad and then like also like I'll do sad, but it has to have like a plot twist.
M. Night Shyamalan. M.
Like
Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. I want to watch the new M. Night Shyamalan movie. Trap?
What is that? Trap?
Yeah, it looks interesting. What was I doing? I was trying to get on Netflix, not IMDb. Stop putting words in my head.
I didn't even say it.
Yes, you did. You said I'm trying to look and see what it's rated on IMDb.
Yeah, like minutes ago.
Oh, there's the new A Family Affair movie on Netflix that has Zac Efron in it. It's
Watched
a rom-com with
Watched it.
It just came out. How are you not going to talk? Oh, wait, we haven't gotten to what you've watched recently.
I forgot. I watched it today. How did it end? Oh, it's good.
Don't spoil
I think
it
you would
for
like
me.
it. I haven't said literally anything. It's good. I think you would like it.
Now I have to find something that I want to watch. 13 Reasons Why.
You should watch that. Oh, wait, what we're going to watch? Damn it. I should have waited.
Yeah, what are we going to watch? Because now I'm stuck on this and we're not going to go off of it until I figure it out.
Okay, let's see. We'll just take our listeners along this journey.
Ooh, what about this one? It's called Unbelievable. 2 rape investigations intertwine in the suspenseful and nuanced crime drama Vulture calls exceptional and Pace hails as quietly revolutionary. Oh, it's a miniseries though. Dang it.
I can't get into my account.
I need movies. Oh, what about Hitman? Seen it?
Hitman? But
Yeah.
I think
It's got Glenn Powell in it and he plays like different people.
I've seen it.
I hate you.
It's so good.
I hate you. How am I supposed to watch things?
I just forget like things that I've seen. Okay, let's see here.
How would you just watch the things that I've seen?
No. What about this? Dark Waters.
I don't want to watch it. I've seen like the trailer. It doesn't interest me.
What about
Grey's Anatomy. You know what movie I did want to watch? This on Netflix now. Life.
Life?
Yeah. with Ryan Reynolds. Oh no, not Ryan Reynolds. Jake Gyllenhaal.
Life. Let's
The
see.
discovery of a single-celled organism in a sample from Mars causes excitement until the life form starts displaying signs of intelligence.
All right, I'm down.
Wait, did you ever watch Spaceman?
Yes.
Damn it.
It's so good. God, I have no life. Get it? Life.
Anyway, I also rewatched Quiet Place 1 and 2 right before
I don't
went
like
and saw-
those. I don't like them.
Shut your whore mouth. I'm talking.
Don't like 'em.
rewatched A Quiet Place 1 and 2 before I went and watched the new Quiet Place movie. Day one. I was so disappointed. I was so upset.
That was coming.
The first two are so good. Like the first one, phenomenal, 9 out of 10. Second one, I give it like a 7.5 out of 10. It's decent, not as great as the first one. Continues the story very well, whatever. The new one, the prequel, 5.85 out of 10. It could have gotten a 6, but it really pissed me off with the font of the end credits.
Okay. Okay.
It didn't match. Like they've had this font for this franchise / series, and then they chose Impact, like a simple basic font for their end credit scene.
Get out of here.
And not it, like I needed the font to be like, okay, so like it ends with like music playing. So like it's like I'm feeling good, and it goes bam, 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 bam. And on the first bam is when the credits start, and it just goes right in your face. And like you need a good impactful font for that to like work properly.
Yeah.
And then it was just a simple stupid font, and I was so pissed about it. I'm also pissed
You think
about
there was
this
a reason why like they did that?
laziness. I don't know.
Okay.
To piss me off.
Like we're out of budget. We got to just plop it in.
That's honestly, it was like
Over budget.
because normally they hire people to like do just the credits. It looked like they just said, "Hey, intern, we need this done. The movie comes out tomorrow. Can you do it?"
And they're probably like,
that's what
nobody
they got.
cares.
Yeah. I care. I care so much. I was so pissed.
Wow. Their rating went down because
That's why they got 0.85 instead of 6.
Okay.
The soundtrack pissed me off because in the first two, the soundtrack is like super subtle, super simple, fits with the tone of like, shh, be quiet. This one, it was like a monster movie, like chaotic sounds. And it just, I don't know. It was like, it pissed me off. It didn't match. Like, it didn't feel like a Quiet Place movie. It felt like a monster movie.
Okay.
Which I think was my biggest
Interesting.
problem. I hated the first half of the movie. And then the second half, it got better. It reminded me a little bit more of the originals, but I was still like, it's not a bad movie, but like if you go and watch it without watching the first two, you would probably enjoy it. But if you've seen the first two and are really big fans of either one of them, you're probably going to hate it. I mean,
Damn.
and I knew when I saw that John Krasinski wasn't directing, I was like, this isn't going to be the same. It's not going to feel. There's this one shot that's like really important in the first and second movie of like when the monsters are like sneaking up on you and they start to listen to you. It shows them like open up their like little head, and then you can see their like ear and like everything moving inside the ear. They did that once in this movie. Once. And it wasn't even done properly. It didn't even look right. It didn't match the originals. And I was so upset. I was like, that shot is like so essential to this series, and you just blow it off.
Threw it away.
Like like it's nothing.
But now I'm curious.
And then the ending, I have so many questions. I really just have one big question, but I can't ask it because you haven't seen it. I don't want to spoil it for you. But it involves like the plot line of the second one.
Okay.
So like it's got it created a plot hole in the series, and I'm just like, interesting. But yeah, so
I should
needless to
rewatch all
say,
those.
5.85 out of 10.
Damn.
Yeah,
Still
so
sounds generous.
I mean, it wasn't an awful movie, but it just didn't feel like a Quiet Place movie.
It just didn't hit.
Yeah. So I don't know. I really liked how tense the first movie was, and like when she's having her kid in the bathtub, and like the monster's like sneaking up on her, and then the kids got to light the fireworks in time, and they go poof, poof, poof. And she's like screams while she's like giving birth. And then
I just saw that clip on TikTok.
When John Krasinski's character comes in to like look for her and she's not there, and he starts crying because he's like, where did she go? There's blood everywhere. She's dead. And then her hand goes poof on the glass. Oh, iconic. Such a great movie. I love it. I love that movie.
Chef's kiss.
I love that movie so much. And I might watch it again tonight, actually, now that I think about it.
Maybe I'll watch it tonight. I haven't seen it in a long time.
It's so good. 10 out of
What's it on?
9 out of 10. It's I think it's on Paramount Plus, but I own them digitally, so I don't. So
okay.
I own the first and the second one. I don't.
Whoa.
So like a movie has to be really good for me to buy it on disc or digital or buy it at all. Don't think I'd buy that one, the new one.
Wow. Not even to complete the set?
Not even to complete the set. Like in my brain, I don't even really want to consider it canon to that series.
Wow.
Yeah, I told you I had
and
opinions.
It's still got a 5.85, right?
That's failing.
You shit talk it so much.
That's failing.
I know,
That's
but it's still like over half.
Well, yeah, because it's not an awful movie, but like it's not a Quiet Place movie, and it's not great. Could never live up to the first two. The first one especially. So
what a shame. No shout out.
No shout out.
That's what
shout out John Krasinski though for the first two.
Shout out John Krasinski. There you go.
Good job.
Yay.
All right, what have you been watching? You already mentioned a couple of them.
What's that movie that I said? The one that Zac Efron's in? What's it called?
A Family Affair?
Yeah. It was really good. I watched that today. I forgot. But it's good.
Well, is it funny? It's got Liza Koshy in it.
Yeah, I was surprised. I had no idea she was in it. She came into the scene. I was like,
I miss old Liza Koshy. Water?
Yeah.
For $1? What would this be at Target?
I do love her. She has like a small part in the film, but like she's there like, every so often. Yeah. I think it was like enough. Like it wasn't too much, but it wasn't like too small of a part. Like I think it was like perfect.
She must have like a Netflix deal because she was also in a movie recently called Players on Netflix.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She was really good in that.
I didn't watch that though. But this movie was good.
I think she's good looking and have a crush on her, but
and she's funny.
She is funny. Who can forget her dollar store videos?
Yeah, she's
and to
hilarious.
You in the studio, John.
Thank you.
As you can see, it is raining outside. It's like the scene from Mean Girls at the end where she becomes a forecaster and she's like,
there's a 30% chance that it's already raining or whatever she says.
She's like, there's a 30% chance that it's already raining outside.
In the rain. She's like, my little sister, she's 11. She's like, I want to watch Mean Girls. I'm like, no.
Not yet.
She's like, why? I want to see it. And like, so interested. And I'm like,
maybe
no.
The new one. Maybe the new one.
Okay, maybe the new one, yeah. But no, she wants to watch the old one. I'm like, not yet.
They got away with a lot back then for PG-13 movies. So
I was like,
Yeah. I don't know how to transition into my topics here. So talk about PCSing.
Oh, okay. So
because
as y'all know,
kind of flow together.
I can see that. I didn't know where to put my topic. As you all know, I just PCS'd, so I just moved here to Maryland from Florida. I'm just reiterating that in case you didn't know. It. You can hear this?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm picking at it. Okay. So, whenever you move, I mean, I think anybody feels this, that it's always like a little bit stressful or a little bit hard, whatever. And I'm doing this move alone.
And
what?
Why'd you say it like that?
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it's been a lot, but like I'm getting things done. I have a lot of time to settle in and everything, but like I haven't felt like myself, and I've almost felt like I don't want to say sad, but just like down and just kind of like no motivation, just kind of. And then my dad had texted me because he was in the Air Force for
Wait, you
24
don't
years.
just feel that 24/7?
This is like extra.
I'm like, that's me every day. What are you talking about?
He was like, hey, like, how are you doing with everything? And I'm like, whenever people ask, I'm like, I'm great, never better. Like, you would never know. You know what I mean?
It's like the Katy Perry clip. Like, they ask you if you're fine, and you have to say you're fine, even though you're not.
Yeah, literally. I mean, but he was like, I know I always used to get a little depressed every PCS. And I was like, nobody really like talks about that. People are just like, oh my gosh, I'm moving, I'm doing this and that, it's stressful. But like after all of that, like I'm already here, all my stuff's already here. And now that's starting to hit. Cause like the go, move, this, that, when you have all these things going on. I was with my sister, they were here. My stepdad came, like I had family here and then they left. And then I was like, and then, you know what I mean? Like you're in a place that doesn't feel like home. And like, so I don't know. I feel like I wanted to talk about it or at least just mention it because I feel like nobody really talks about it. Or I feel like I never see it anywhere. Yes, PCSing is stressful, but like, and it's probably worse with like families and everything, but like I'm just alone. I'm just doing everything. And I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I should be excited. Like I'm happy to be here. I love the place that I'm in, like all these things. And I'm just like, meh. So I'm kind of excited to get back to work, get into a routine, and do all of that.
How you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. You just can't get into it because they would.
But I'm fine. I'm fine.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. You just can't.
I'm not on TikTok all day.
You would never understand.
I'm not on YouTube all day. I'm not watching Netflix all day. I'm fine. Hey, you know what?
It's fine. We're fine.
I'm not. I just threw a bunch of trash away today.
Look at you, extra motivated today.
I've done nothing for like 3 days. And then I did that. And then I sat down for like hours and watched a movie as a reward.
I always feel so shitty when I'm like not motivated and then I just keep not doing anything. I'm like, I should be
I'm like,
doing
you know what?
something, but I'm bed rotting and
I'll start tomorrow. First thing in the morning, I'm going to do it. And then like before I know it, it's like 3 p.m. I'm on the couch and I'm like, you know what? Tomorrow. I'm going to go to bed early tonight. I'm going to get up early. And then it's like 3 in the morning. And then I'm like, oh no. All right. The next day I'm going to get up early. And then I'm here and I'm like, oh shoot, I've done nothing. Okay. So I actually got up today and like did shit.
I'll fix my life tomorrow. I've always said that.
I've always said that.
I've always said that. No, that's so real. Like I'm constantly like, tomorrow, I'm going to get up. I'm going to go for a run. I'm going to eat breakfast. I'm going to watch the news. I'm going to have my life together. And then my alarm goes off at 7 and I'm like, no, I'd rather not. And I just lay in bed.
The day.
Yeah. And then I just lay in bed and I'm sitting here just scrolling like, oh, I really should have gotten up and done something.
I know.
And the only day that I get up and do stuff is on a Sunday when I go to church. And I feel a little bit better. But even then, like I'm always late because I wake up at right before I have to like get there. So I shower real quick, rush to church and get back. And then by the time I'm back, it's noon. So I'm like, I really wish I would have woken up before and ate breakfast and, sat around a little bit before I went to church. But I can't find the motivation to do that. I can't find the motivation to go for a run, even though I look at myself in the mirror and go, I'm not comfortable in the skin that I'm in. And I'm just like looking at myself like, who are you? Why are you like this? Go for a run, you fat big back bitch. And then I wake up and I'm like, I'm not going for a run. And it's just an endless cycle of I want to be better, but I don't know how to change.
Papa John's. And then you feel better until the next day. You're like,
oh, I hate
I'm sure
pizza.
people relate though.
Honestly, I hate pizza. I always feel so fat after eating pizza. Like I can feel the fat like in my neck and in my cheeks. And I'm like, I cannot eat pizza because it just makes me like, I feel the fat like growing on me after I'm done eating it.
No, it's so good.
You know the TikTok sound, big back, big back. You know who loves that TikTok sound and like quotes it to me all the time?
Who?
Pookie's dad.
Really?
He'll send me
That's so
TikToks with that
random.
audio, and like I'll be like, I don't know what to get for dinner tonight because I'll be like on the phone with her. I don't know what to get for dinner. Should I get Taco Bell or this? And then he'll go, big bag in the background though.
Stop.
And I'm
Do
like,
you
I
ever,
know, I know I'm fat. Stop it.
Are you ever like needing to get out of bed and it's like, let's say it's 7 a.m. and you're like, I need to get up, and you're like scrolling and it's like 7:17 and you're like, okay, 7:30, I'll get up. And then it's like 7:35, you're like, shoot, 7:40, I'll get up. And you just like keep changing the increments.
I do that. And then I'll also do, all right, it's 7. I'm going to scroll on my phone for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then I'm going to get up and go about my day. And I start scrolling, and then suddenly I'm opening my eyes and it's 10 o'clock.
Oh my gosh, I've never done that.
I do that all the time.
I'm sure
It's
people
bad.
relate right now.
It's
I
like,
hope people relate.
I was like, I want to get up, but then my body's like, yeah, no, not today. Today's
Not today,
not
sis.
the
Sorry.
day. Tomorrow, maybe tomorrow.
For sure, tomorrow. Try again tomorrow.
As my younger self used to sing, and it's on YouTube if you want to look it up. Tomorrow, there's always tomorrow.
There's a video of
It's
you
only
singing
a
this on
day
YouTube.
ago. Yeah, my brother actually just referenced that YouTube video of me an hour ago.
Oh, that's random. How that came up.
Yeah. Yeah, the God works in mysterious ways, you know what I'm saying? God
Mhm.
bless.
Just makes you want to hug. You know, from your grandma.
No, you don't even get it. Oh my God. That's a sad topic.
I try.
All of these are
I
sad
don't-
topics. What is this? Is this a therapy session for an episode or what?
Hey, that was my transition.
That was
I tried.
Because you don't know.
I was like, doesn't it make you want to hug? It says hugs. What am I supposed to think?
All I wanted last night was a hug. And I watched a video of this sweet grandma, like this guy at his grandma's house, and she was like, oh, do you want some pancakes? Here's some pancakes. You don't like eggs? Oh, how do you not like eggs? Here, I made you some cookies. Have some cookies. All in like the same shot. And I was just like, I want a hug from my grandma. I just want a hug. And I thought about it and I was like, life would be so much better if I could just have a hug, a solid hug from someone every day. And then
That's sad.
That is, I told you it wasn't a happy topic here. And you're like, hugs and your grandma.
I said, doesn't it just make you want to have a hug from your grandma?
I almost started
That
crying
is so
when
on
I watched
topic.
when I watched that video last night. I started tearing up because I was like, I just want a hug right now. Out of all
You
the
need to
things
get
in the
like
world,
a
all I wanted was a
body
hug.
pillow. That
I
you
have
can
one.
just,
It's not the same. I
You need to
be
attach an arm
standing-
to it and put a little robot arm in it, so it like pats your back.
I feel like that would make me feel worse.
How pathetic!
There's some fake
Someone
comfort.
watching has a robot arm attached to their body pillow. They're like, "Yeah, pathetic."
Couldn't be
I'm
me.
almost out.
So yeah, that was the hugs in the grandma video, which that was last night was something
rough.
else. Yeah. I
Were
mean,
you watching sad TikTok videos or something?
oh, stop with the transitions. I'll get there. I'll transition to them.
Okay.
Listen, so the hugs in the grandma video led me down a rabbit hole of just like sad TikToks and sad Instagram reels, and I was like just
you don't say.
feeling it. I was already like super anxious, and I'd been anxious since like noon yesterday because of some stuff that was happening at work, and then I had a bunch of meetings as soon as I got to work that I didn't know if I was going to be prepared for, if I'd have time to get my like slides updated for the meetings, things like that. A bunch of people were coming back, a bunch of higher ups are coming back to work, and I didn't know how that was going to affect me because one of them's coming into my section for the first time and like working with me and above me kind of. And so I was like super anxious and I couldn't fall asleep. I didn't end up falling asleep till like 3 a.m. And then I had to get up at like 6:45, so no sleep. Woo. Which is I'm slightly exhausted and a little bit delusional right now. Apologies in advance. So yeah, I don't know. Just led me down this rabbit hole of like sad TikToks and then things. And then I started thinking about like, 4th of July. So sad TikTok audios. I put that on there because that's what I was trying to listen to go to sleep, but it just kept making me more sad. So I had to turn it off, and I put on Noah Kahan, which also made me sad, but somehow I
How
fell
would
asleep
that
to
help you go to sleep? How does
I don't
that
know.
help you?
Sometimes I listen to sad BoJack Horseman edits when I'm trying to go to sleep, and it's just like, you
No.
are all the things that are wrong with you, and stuff like that.
See,
and I'm just like,
stop watching that stuff before bed. That's so bad.
I was
And while you
already
sleep.
sad. I was already sad. So like there
I
was
know,
no
but-
stopping it at that point.
At this point, just put on Billie Eilish if you just want to be sad. I mean,
No, Billie Eilish doesn't make me sad. I'm like, who is this lesbian chick trying to sing to me?
hey.
It's not their month anymore.
Oh, yeah, it's July.
Speaking of July, the 4th of July, I have plans.
What?
Which
What are
transitions,
they?
which transitions into another sad topic. Woo!
Why? Why is it sad?
Okay, so me and a friend of mine here, we're going to go to the beach, and they're doing like a thing at the beach on Camp Pendleton for the 4th of July.
Oh,
So we're going to go down there and
nice.
hang out all day and then drive back. And he's inviting one of his friends from San Diego, and we're all just going to hang out at the beach. I'll maybe drink a little. Who knows what's going to happen? We're going to grill some burgers, hot dogs. And I started thinking, I was like,
fun.
there are people, I wish I had people to invite. And that led into another whole thought process of, well, I have all these friends that I thought were really good friends at the schoolhouse, but then, you know, we got stationed different spots, and then friendships fade, and I haven't talked to them forever. And if I invited them, I have a feeling they just wouldn't respond or wouldn't come or wouldn't want to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like a burden as a friend. You know, like, you know, so sometimes what I feel like as a friend in a friend group is that I'm just that sad little puppy dog that they let follow around. And I felt that way about this one friend group, which we're going to go down another rabbit hole this thought process went into. I feel like a sad little puppy dog following these people around, just like they're like having pity on me, like, oh, he has no friends, he can hang out with us, I guess. And like they don't actually really care about me. Anyway, so there was this group of friends at the schoolhouse who I felt that way about at first, and then we got really close, and we all we all left the schoolhouse and went to our duty stations together. One of them's here stationed with me, and then the other two are in Camp Pendleton. And so that first summer we got here, we were super tight. Like we went to the beach all the time together. We hung out all the time together. We would always link up, do stuff together. And then, I don't know, it just kind of like faded away after that summer. Yeah. And I think part of that's on me, to be fair. There were a lot of events that happened. One of which, oh God, this is a lot to think about. Okay. Processing. How to go about this. My brain's going like a million different directions at once, and I'm trying to decide a pathway to go here. So one of the friends, she was dating this guy, and then that summer they got married. I like helped sign their like certificate and everything. Yeah. Whatever. And then like towards the end of the summer, there was a concert here. I think it may have been the next summer or something. There was a concert here. And she got pretty drunk, and she didn't drive herself there, but someone needed to take her home. So I offered to DD her home, me and this other guy that I'm friends with, he's the guy I'm going to the beach with. We drove her home. She sat in the back seat. Coffee got spilled all over my stuff, whatever, things happen. And then her husband got super pissed that I drove her home, because I drove her home. And then, so the other two friends that I was talking about before, they had come over to, or one of the friends had come over and someone else had come over, and we were all just like hanging out at her house. And then we left when she went to bed, and then all of us friends, like we all left together. And her husband got super pissed about it, about me driving her home and everything. And like threatened, like if he saw me, he was going to punch me in the face and things like that, because he was upset about it. Oh my God. Because he was like, how do I know something didn't happen? And I was like, there was literally a group of 6 people also in the room there. And then Perez was with me the entire time. So there's witnesses.
Yeah. Damn.
And so like, I mean, and that event, this is a side off topic trail. That event is, I've tried to be super cautious now, especially like around being friends with females and about people who are females who are married and people who are married. Like, I just don't want to be like that person.
Yeah.
Which influenced a lot in the schoolhouse, some things, but we don't have to get into that because of current situations.
Mm-hmm.
And also kind of like when we wanted to start the podcast back again, that was a huge thing that I thought about. And that was why I was like a little hesitant to start it back up again.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd been through all that and I was like, I don't want anything like that to happen again.
Okay.
So anyway, like, I mean, me and her, we still talk and hang out at work. We're still good friends at work, but everything else, like strictly professional, don't hang out anymore outside of work. One of the other friends I had a crush on, whatever. And I went about that the wrong way, I think. Or someone said that I was just too much of a nice guy for her, that she was into like not so nice guys or whatever. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I can see that. That does make sense given her choice in men in the past. But she was a good person.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't deserve someone who's not a good person.
Yeah.
But anyway, so like we just all kind of like drifted apart and we haven't hung out since. And it made me kind of sad last night just to think about that. Because we were so close and we hung out so much. Yeah. And now like,
but like real friends, like you would have even just PCSing, like real friends would still stay connected. You know what I mean? Like those real.
And what's crazy is like whenever a Snapchat memory pops up from that summer, like we'll send them to each other, but we just don't hang out anymore. And we don't talk as much.
Has anybody tried to like reach it? You know what I mean? Like
not to me. And that's again where the sad puppy dog thing comes in.
Okay.
Where it's like, I know that they're hanging out sometimes and then there's me.
Oh.
Anyway,
you don't need them.
Not to get sad again. So yeah, those are my 4th of July plans are to go to the beach and enjoy my last summer
really
in California.
Fun.
Yeah, I just wish I had people that I could invite. But
that does sound like a blast. I mean, I try to invite Joey to this thing on Friday, the firework thing here on base. Well, Joey's like not in town.
Oh yeah,
he wasn't in town. I was like, oh, dang it, my one friend. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go because it's right across the street. I'm just going to walk over there and just like get some food. And I didn't leave the house. I'm
way too socially awkward to go anywhere by myself. Like Pookie went and got dinner. Pookie went and got dinner by herself at a restaurant. And I was like, I could never go to a sit down place myself.
I could never do that.
I would feel so uncomfortable the entire time. Playing on my phone, trying to eat my food. Like, no, definitely not me. Let me order let me order my food in the app, sit outside and watch you make it through the windows and then walk in and grab it type of guy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I have no 4th of July plans. Wait, do I? Not really. I mean, I know DC's right here. I'm like, oh, that would be cool. But like, do I really want to deal with all of that? No. I don't know. I might find a park or something where you can like see like DC like across from like the water or something and watch some fireworks or something like that. Just something low key. I'm not trying to like get stuck in traffic and like, you know, all that shit. So I don't know, just something low key, or I don't know, like little events in the area or something I'll look into, but yeah, whatever.
Well, I got one more topic on here. This one's an interesting one. So you know how I said I was anxious about like the work things?
Yeah.
That was on top of another thing that I was anxious about. The future is terrifying.
It is.
It is. And like, it's so terrifying because I'm moving to go live by myself in an apartment, work a job where I'm basically in charge of myself. A job that supposedly can be really stressful, and I don't handle stress that well.
Yeah.
So I'm a little nervous about that. Financially, I do not feel like I'm stable enough at all. Even just to be living here like this, still don't feel financially stable enough. And so like, I was kind of like freaking out about all that and like how scared I was about it and that, and then work. And I was just like freaking out in the car. And trying to DoorDash food to people so I can make money and feel financially stable. But yeah, the future is terrifying.
I mean, in your early 20s, that's kind of all like what your early 20s are. It's like, how do I handle stress, or what can I take on, or how can I be better, or how do I become financially stable? And like your 20s, you're just like figuring it out.
I'm in a pit. My finances are in a pit. I think you know.
You learn though each year. You know what I mean? Like, I know that you know what you want now. You know what I mean? Like, but sometimes you have to dig yourself into those holes in order to understand, like, okay.
Yeah, but then it falls back to what we were talking about earlier about the no motivation and everything. It feels like I'm digging myself into this hole and I don't have the motivation to crawl out.
Yeah. And I feel like that's also just in your 20s, like finding it, you know?
But also Pookie was like a little upset today because there's some stuff going on. She's buying a house and like things are going with that. Then it's not going great. And she was like talking about how she might be destroyed with like if she doesn't get the loan and she can't get the house. And I said, everything destroyed can be rebuilt. And I was like, I'm smart. I'm deep. But also like that does apply to me. Take your own advice. I'm so good at giving it, but I cannot take my own advice. I don't know.
You know what? I'm the same way. Like, so today I was texting someone and I was like, oh my gosh, like I took out all the trash in the house, like broke down all the boxes, got everything out finally. And they were like, oh, that's great. Like you got so much done. And my first thought wanted to be like, no, because I didn't do this, and this. But then I was like, wait, let me try to be nice to myself. And was like, because I would tell people that, like, hey, be nice to yourself. Like, look at what you did, not what you didn't do. And I don't even take my own advice. So I tried that today. And I was like, my one goal today was to get all the boxes, everything out. And I did that and more. So I'm like, I need to be nice to myself. It's so hard, though.
That reminds me of something my dad told me one time, actually, where I was like, had a really shitty day. And I was like, it was just like the worst day ever. And my dad was like, okay, well, what's one thing you're grateful for? I was like, I don't know this. And he's like, okay, what's one thing that went right today? I was like, nothing. What do you mean? But then I was able to find something that went right that day. Yeah. And so like choosing to stick to the positive things helps. Yeah. But it is hard to do.
You actually have to like, I feel like you have to practice
like I actually
looking for the positives.
Like he was like saying that, like asking me to like think about what positives, and I was like having to actually think about it. And I was like, I don't know. I've all day I've focused on the bad that I haven't even thought about the good. And so I don't know. I just thought that's what that reminded me of, was something he said.
Yeah, I try to be as positive as I can. It's hard to like just completely ignore the negatives, you know, but yeah. I tend to see the good things. Like if something bad were to happen, my first thought would be like, well, that's okay. At least, you know, now we know, blah, blah, blah. Like I always immediately go to the best thing that has come out of it instead of just like, oh, that was so terrible and mope on it all day. But I think it comes with practice. Like I wasn't always like that. It's taken time to just constantly look for the positives and like kind of force yourself or like trick your brain into seeing that more than the negative.
Yeah. I had a journal that was like a gratitude journal kind of thing.
Oh,
it was like, list your goals. What did you accomplish? What are you grateful for today? And then it had like a daily affirmation, but inside of that, I put a Bible verse. And I did notice that like when I was actually filling that out, like I was feeling better about myself, but then I fall off of things so fast. Like I'll have something like that and I'll do it for like a week and a half and then I'm done. Like I don't touch it again.
I used to have like so many journals. Where are they? They're all empty somewhere, like at the date at the top and then like a sentence. And then like I find it years later and it's like, today I'm grateful for this, like a date and that's it. One page.
Yeah.
But there's like numerous. But.
Could you hear that?
No.
I farted.
I thought I heard something.
Oh. It's almost my dinner time. What do I eat for dinner? I'm thinking about making chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggies. Dino nuggies.
Ooh. I bought a new record.
Yes. Oh. Yes. Go ahead. Excuse me. I'm like, excuse me. Yes.
Yes. I bought a new record.
Okay.
Tame Impala.
What is it? What is that?
Currents? Oh, come on. I love like that this episode has had so much music in it. I love music. I love it so much.
I don't. I keep kicking this. It's wobbling.
Cannot stop talking about music.
My legs are hairy. Oh.
The less I know, the better. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, so it's that album. Anyway, so yeah, that's I don't know what we're going to talk about 4th of July in America.
Guys, follow me on TikTok. Go like my videos.
That has nothing to do with America.
I am in America.
Do you know what I am? What I got called the other day?
American? What?
On an Instagram story. So this person posted a video of, it was like a reel, like they shared a reel of the Native Americans like land mass through the years, and like it shows it shrinking because obviously the Americans came in and said, "This is my land."
Mm-hmm.
And so jokingly I sent bald eagles and American flag emojis as a response. And she did not like that.
No,
So she commented and she responded with, "Stop fangirling over me." And then like the hand heart emojis. And then she screenshotted the chat and put it on her story with the video and tagged me and said, "This username, is this you?" And then on the side it said, "Racist fucker."
Oh my God.
And I was like, she posted that and I like messaged her again and I was like, that's so crazy. Because how do you know that wasn't a joke and meant ironically?
Yeah.
Because it was.
Jesus.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You entitled
That's just so extreme.
White bitch. I'm sorry. I was really frustrated at her. Like I really don't care what you call me, but the fact she jumped to conclusions so fast.
That's terrible. Yeah. No.
Like
I hate that.
How fucking entitled are you?
That's sad. Honestly. That's embarrassing for her, honestly.
I'm trying to like keep it in because I have words that I really cannot say on air.
Let's imagine what they are. Ooh.
I can't believe you've done this.
I see what you did there.
You see what I did there?
I did.
I was like, I can't believe you've done this. Put me in Britain because I want to use that word so badly right now.
That's funny.
Oh.
The maintenance guy gave me his cell phone number. Did I tell you that?
No.
That's such a weird transition.
You should call him.
So like they had to come do inspections here. It was like the army. So it was like just two civilian guys. So one guy was just chit chatting with me while the other guy was like just looking in all the rooms real quick, like just But I was like not expecting it. And they were like, "You should have a note on your door." I'm like, "I just moved in. There was no note." But I was having a good conversation with this guy. Like he's like telling me about what's in the area. I'm like, "Oh, really cool." Like kind of just like that small talk while this guy does the thing. And then I was like, "All right, bye." Whatever, they leave. And then like 10 minutes later, I get a knock on my door. And I open the door and it's him again. And he has his card in his hand. But he's like, "Hey," this part sounded so weird. He's like, "Your neighbor had to call maintenance for," and they're not maintenance guys. They're like inspection, like through the army, like through the base. Mm-hmm. And he was like, "Your neighbor said there was like water, leaking in his thing. So, I just wanted to tell you, like, if you see any water, just call maintenance." I'm like, "Okay, I will." Like, I haven't seen any water. And then he's like, "Yeah, And he just keeps like he keeps like
this is
repeating
the
himself.
inspection people. Hi, yes, there's water coming from my ceiling. Can you come and plug it up?
Stop. And like, so then I was like, okay. And he's like, yeah, I'm sure you have the maintenance number. Like, I'm like, yeah, I have all the numbers already. And he's like, yeah, sometimes they don't answer. So you could call this number, and it's the card, but it's like an official, like, you know, whatever card, call this number for maintenance. And then he was like talking, and I saw that his number was on the back, but I didn't say anything. And I was like, oh, thanks. And I just kind of stood there, and he like repeated himself again.
Wait.
And I
was
was
his
like,
number like handwritten, or was this like a part of the card?
So the front of the card was like a regular business card, not just his. I think it was like the office one. But I could tell on the back it was handwritten. So when he hands it to me, I was like, oh, thanks. And then he repeats himself again. And I'm like ignoring the back of the card. He's like, yeah, so if you just call that number, you know, you might have better luck. He's like, oh, you know, I put my personal number on it too. You know, if you just need anything. And I was like, oh, thanks.
The Rizzler.
Oh my God. It took him so long of repeating himself to be like, oh, I put my number on there too.
Oh, I completely forgot. My
his
number's
name
on
and
there.
then his name and then his phone number on the back, handwritten. Yeah.
You should
and I was
text
like,
him.
no.
That should be a segment in our next episode. Texting the inspector man.
Stop. No, I never texted him. I don't know. I think I threw the card away. I don't know where it is.
All right. Should we get into these voicemails before we log off?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Hang on. I have to remember which ones I can.
Don't play that one. Don't play that one.
Hey, Dak. I watched the latest episode, and you said you couldn't wait for the voicemail on Seth and his supposed Christian band swearing in their music. Keep waiting. I'll prepare one. It'll be just for you.
Okay.
Still haven't gotten it. So, I mean,
Okay.
we'll be waiting.
We're waiting.
Don't play that one.
Don't play that one.
Hello, Seth. Hello, Dak. Big fan. I was watching last week's episode and noticed you're going to be talking about space this week.
Oh, we're saving that one. We're saving that one.
Next week. Yeah.
So we're talking about space next week. So we'll listen to your voicemail then when we
with
actually do
Pookie,
this.
right?
Well, I don't know if it'll be next week because next week we had something else planned, didn't we? Your birthday episode.
Oh.
We can have Pookie on for your birthday episode and talk about space for your birthday.
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Yes. Okay, perfect.
Pop off, queen. And then our final voicemail.
So Happy Pickle here. I just got back from a mission trip, and what was funny about it was, in connection to your guys' podcast, is that I was doing really good burps on the entire trip, and we started rating them.
Let's hear one.
Because I was like, I told somebody else about how I knew some people who would rate their burps and stuff. And I was like, that was like a solid 8 out of 10. So I did that throughout the mission trip. And it made me think of you guys. But then also,
we have fans.
We'd have these like processing sessions, and shout outs started happening. Just like they would shout out people
Joey.
for like not complaining or for doing hard work or for, you know, going above and beyond in a certain aspect of the mission trip. And so that also made me think of you guys, just like shout out this person, and we'd all like clap or whatever. But then I will listen to this the last episode, and you guys shouted out Joey and Deep Dive and me. It was just like a nice throwback, like a little callback to the OG episodes. And yeah, let's go shout outs. Do more.
Shout out Deep Dive.
Deep Side, you will be forever known as Deep Dive now. Shout out Deep Dive.
Yeah. Change your Instagram handle. You are now Deep Dive, not Deep Side.
Dive.
Sorry.
Put it on Spotify. Fix it all. We love our bubbles. Thank you for that submission.
That was hilarious. And the burping. I'm so glad that we influence people to do that.
And then the shout outs, like, we are just in your life. Okay. Secretly, we ran that church camp or that mission trip, whatever it was. Yeah, we
planted
were there.
Those shout outs.
Yeah.
But shout out Happy Pickle.
And shout out Deep Dive.
And Deep Dive. Deep dive.
Oh man,
That's too good.
I wish we were recording like the first time we listened through that just to like preview all of these. I wish we had been recording. That was
if we have
hysterical.
him on, let's play that. Let's play that. And he'll be like,
Shout out
deep dive.
Who the
Literally,
fuck
let's
is
do that.
Deep Dive?
Deep dive. That's
bitch.
not my name.
Has anyone
Bitch.
told you?
Just kidding.
Has anyone ever told you look like Beyonce?
What?
Has anyone ever told you look like Beyonce?
No. What is this?
No, they usually say I look like Shalissa. Who the fuck is Shalissa?
Oh, yeah.
Me, bitch.
Me, bitch. No, they tell me I look like Shalissa. Who's that? Me, bitch.
I love you.
Deep dive.
Bitch. I ain't never gonna stop loving
Stop loving you, bitch.
Bitch.
All right, so next episode, space episode with Pookie, and birthday episode.
We keep saying that, but we keep pushing it back too. Hopefully
We're doing
Pookie will-
it. My birthday. We can't push my birthday back.
That's so fair of you. So real of you. Hopefully Pookie's in a spot where she can record an episode. What day we're recording? I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. Boop, boop, boop.
We'll figure it out. Let's get with Pookie and see.
Something came up with that.
Oof. Negative 1. We don't like a chunky burp.
It wasn't chunky.
Baby
It was
barf.
like it was this poppy.
It was chunky.
No, it was poppy. It was
Chunky. Poopy.
bubbly.
Bubble guppies.
No.
Nar.
Corks.
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not. I can't
I'd
believe
rather
you've done
not.
this.
Oh my gosh. Are you gonna have Joey on again? And we need deep dive. We're calling him that now.
Deep
We gotta get all
dive.
these people on. Guys, big things coming.
Beyonce.
Stay tuned. Beyonce
She's next.
coming for the
she's
birthday
on the line.
episode.
Come on in.
Oh, that's her right now.
JoJo
Hello.
Siwa.
It's just nothing.
We are JoJo Siwa's dream guest on her podcast.
Yeah.
Dream guest on my podcast.
Podcast? Probably one of my exes.
Probably one of my exes.
Probably one of my exes. Oh my god.
Did you see that Instagram
Oh my
reel I
God.
sent you earlier?
Sign. Yeah.
The one of her on stage where she's like,
Mm-hmm.
who the fuck keeps booing me? And then it's that baby that goes, me.
It's me. I fucking like me.
I was at work and I just started dying. It was, I was like, yeah, me too. Wait, let me see if I can find it because I want to show it.
Oh my god. Probably one of my exes. I can't do it.
Where's it at? I lost it. Did I send it to you?
Let me see. I saw it, whether you did or didn't.
Or was it on TikTok that I sent it to you?
Wait. No. Wow, look at us little
Was it on
iPad
Instagram?
kids. Wait,
Was it on
oh wait.
TikTok?
It's wait.
Was it TikTok?
Yes, it's TikTok.
Okay, I found it.
The living fuck just proved me.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
Oh my god! And JoJo is such a child on stage. I swear. Ugh.
I miss old JoJo.
I don't miss any JoJo.
No JoJo.
JoJo.
No JoJo. Oh my god.
Have you learned nothing?
No JoJo.
No, JoJo. JoJo, no.
No JoJo. Okay, we need to end this. I'm delusional.
All right, I've been
We're
delusional
delusional.
since I woke up this morning.
We stay Delulu.
Always stay to Lulu, bye Lulu. So have a great week. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your 4th of July. I know there's usually a lot of drinking on the 4th of July, but if you're going to drink,
Please make sure to do it safely and that it's Prosecco.
probably. That was
Was I
still
supposed to do it
awful.
with you?
We gotta figure
Was
this
I
out.
supposed to do it with you?
All right.
Fuck!
All right, you're supposed to say "and responsibly," and I'll be like, "and make sure it's Prosecco."
Prosecco. Probably.
All right.
What the fuck?
All right.
We need to write this
All right.
down.
All right, here we go. We said that last time.
I'm not going to remember
We
this.
said that last time. There would be a pastime. Sorry.
Okay, let
Hamilton.
me start it. Guys, be safe this 4th of July. And if you're drinking,
make sure you do it responsibly.
But make sure it's Prosecco.
It's Prosecco.
Probably.